the hell? Come on.
I was going to go further back.
If there's a car in front of you, tell them to go.
Nobody's moving. I can't move till a guy moves. Look, they're all
All right, we're
past
already
us.
going. We're in turn one. Hurry up.
I escaped it.
We already rolled out. Turn one. Come on.
This track is real slick today.
Should be
We
less
got
slick than last
Superman
time.
in here.
Especially when you have a
OMG.
car on your left rear.
Lindo run with window. Absolutely.
Oh my god, I just realized for the 25 teams you can get a free 2-liter thing from wherever Chase Elliott's thing was. If he won.
Hooters?
Little Caesars.
Oh yeah.
Little
that one.
Caesars.
Free wing with
I knew it was orange, but
Garbage pizza. Yeah, right. That's the best pizza when you broke.
best
Garbage
garbage
is
you'll ever have.
good.
That's the best pizza when you broke. $5?
free fried pickles. and-
Yeah, best $5 pizza ever.
I just
Isn't
passed
it,
6 cars.
I get 10 wings. And another free 10 wings. 3 pickles.
Yeah, the free 10 wings is a Hooters. That's what I was thinking of.
Zach, quit focusing on
Anybody
the
else
race.
put Skittles on their
Race.
pizza?
No, just the belly button.
Belly button Skittles.
Sorry. I just need this Viva one to my right. I need it because I have.
This is one of those races where I wish everybody was in one channel.
Why
You
are
gotta-
we not one channel?
Because we
Oh,
have
yes,
senior
sir.
channels.
Next one.
And
I need
Seriously, why is that not enforced?
I got a fucking Jacobs behind me. Son of a.
Oh,
Pace cars in.
You don't want that.
Green.
If you're gonna call green, call it in the game.
I could barely hear it. I'm not going to call it.
Yeah,
Call
did
it
anybody
green
say it?
They're not going to call it during the race. Yeah. Somebody else can always take pole. I like the trickery.
Let's see if we can run them down.
Well, we called green like, you know, a half mile from the start finish line.
Yeah, I forget how long it is.
It's a ways down there.
This is where the road ends, Will. I see Richard Schwint.
What's the segments tonight?
Rich must have grabbed that hot dog and just jumped right in his car.
Brian?
Probably 2040, just like last night.
How many laps is it?
94. Oh, God.
And death.
God
didn't
damn
call
it, dude.
that.
Seriously.
Okay, Dave.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I somehow got through that.
Ash
should
that
not
shit
have.
all the time.
It's patience, Glenn. Patience.
Okay, it's about that time. Time to start testing out some audio levels, getting ready. Broadcast USRC Cup Series heading Talladega. little Mikey Moto action. See Mikey Moto making his first start in quite some time.
About your position, just get on track.
What's happening, Chase?
Wait about 5 minutes, so let's get out there and turn up a few laps.
Let me know how the audio levels are. I might have to do a little bit of tinkering, a little bit of adjusting. See how it goes. Right, Chase is about to be getting serious here. Some kind of tweaks here. They're going for the last, pardon me, the last pit party before we get to doing some practice.
Party stretch. 50, 65, please.
All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, I got stuff falling off my desk.
There's my buddy Riley.
Looks like Carl's going to be leading them out here on the pit party.
This party is a great
All right, let's see what they do here on this pit party. Might have to get a blimp view of this.
guys, 65. Alright. Take stars in.
Alright, let's see how these boys do. This is a crazy draft package. Super runs. Fun to be in, but hopefully everyone keeps it together. And the last pit party of practice is on the way. USRC Cup Series live from Talladega. So we're up here in the blimp view, trying to get a good angle. See what's going on out there. Let's see. The 6 is going to get a great run. Probably go to the outside. Alright, we're testing out 3 wide here. Looking good. Here comes Rich, gonna be able to give a big shove to the 25. Gives him a nice little push, nice and soft, nice and easy. Rich knows how to do it. So much room here at Talladega, but these cars bounce around so much. Alright, audio's fine, Chase. Chase says we're clear. As we look at this push and back to 3 wide here. Look at the run the 42 gets. He's just going to cut it right up the middle there. Moon Princess is here. Our producer is in the house. Shout out to Moon Princess. We're still 3 wide. Got the 25 sitting there in the sucker hole. That's Armando Ortiz. Hey, no problem. You made it before the race. That's all that really counts. As this 3 wide is looking really good. These drivers are looking sharp. If you can hold on to the excitement and enthusiasm from these drivers and get them to race smart, we're going to see a hell of a show today. But you know when that green flag drops, it's a whole different scenario. So as we're still 3 wide, I think we're going to have some great racing here at Talladega. 94 laps, stages are 20 and 40. And then hopefully we have a nice long green run with some green flag pit stops, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so far no Wade. He does have a couple of drop weeks, and he might just go ahead and say Talladega is going to be it. As we see the 52, Jonathan Thomas going on the outside with the 32. The 32 is, oh, Wade is the 32. Wade just has a different paint scheme. He's right there, Chase. As we have 2 minutes left here. Still 3 wide. These guys are making it look good. How awesome is that as we have a blinker? That's Thomas Harmon. This is looking really good. Gonna be some fun racing. These guys have all raced together for quite some time. Some of these guys years, some of them weeks, but all very familiar with each other. And we'll see what we do here at Talladega. Oh, 94, give it a little bump down to sadistic. Keeps it together. Give him a little, how's your mother right there? Look at these birds. Look at these birds. Where's my push to talk? This is the final lap. One lap to go. And they're up and getting it. The 55 giving a great push to the 24. Now let's see if Rich can bust out to the outside, get a push from Glenn. Oh, he kind of nudges the 55 out of the way. Rich is able to keep it together. Congratulations on the pit party win, Rich. Great win. All right, guys, before we get to qualifying, real quick, first of all, glad to see all you guys. You know, Talladega Superspeedways, nothing packs the seats quite like that. Just to go over the rules real briefly. Keep in mind, we don't clear any black flags. The only black flags that we clear is if you're speeding through pit road to avoid an accident. Stay to the side of pit road. Do not drive there more than 5 pit stalls in or out. The leader will control the start, but on the initial start, we go on green. So the very start of the race, we go on green. After that, it's the leader's discretion when he decides to go, and he has the lane choice. Your stages tonight are going to be 20 and 40. Your stages are 20 and 40. And you have 4 changes of tires. 4 changes of tires, guys. 4 right fronts, 4 left fronts, etc. They are not interchangeable. And if you get caught doing too many, obviously you're going to be scored last in the race. So let you guys get to qualify and talk to you on the other end of it. Good luck to you. All right. As we just kind of sit here, we have not a whole lot to do. Maybe we could try this old. I don't know if this old nugget even works. Hold on a second.
Rusty
I don't
Wallace
even know
once
if this will
went
be accurate.
214 miles an hour in the average speed of his lap
right
at this Superspeedway. Of course, we are talking about NASCAR's longest track, the Talladega Superspeedway, 2.66 miles, and drivers are going to use...
Oh, I don't have the sound on that hooked up. Technical difficulties. We have nothing. I was going to go with the little breakdown from the Weather Channel, but I think the audio is kind of jacked up. All right, I'm going to go to the garage here and get myself all prepared as we sit here, and how about we just at least watch the qualify times come in here. All right. USRC Cup Series will be live here. Oh, well, we're live now, but the race will be going here in about 3 minutes. I'm going to go step away, be right back. Let's see who ends up on the pole. Hey, Thor. Congratulations on the poll, Wade. All right, guys, again, looks like there's a bunch of us here. Awesome to see you guys. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. You guys, we kind of went over all the rules. Again, your stages are 20 and 40. You have 4 changes of tires. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And like I've been saying before, guys, there's a lot of us here. And obviously with this package, we can see the runs that you get. But you guys all know that the cars get really bobbly. And if we get too tight with people, get too racy, it's going to take out a lot of people. So we know things are going to happen. No big deal, but if everyone can please use extreme caution, that'd be great. Yeah, and other than that, you might want to keep an eye on any kind of lap traffic. We had an incident last night where the lap car wasn't even paying attention to what was going on and almost caused a big wreck at the end of the field. It was ridiculous. But we talked to him, and I think he knows better next time. Other than that, if something does happen, you know, the main thing is you keep it to yourself. We don't want to get into any arguments, talking trash, or anything like that. That's something you guys could handle offline, off of Discord, and off of iRacing. So, other than that, looking forward to a good one here. We're broadcasting live. Hopefully you guys go back and check out the rebroadcast. Yeah, okay, I got enough to say. Well, you guys have a good one. Thanks a lot, and welcome to Talladega. We're sending it. Extreme caution is what we would like to see. It's going to be pretty exciting. Let's see if we take a look at.
We'll see how it goes. If it starts to get hairy, I'm dropping back to stretch. I'm falling.
All right, so it looks like Wade is on the pole. JW will be on the outside, followed by Josh Powell, Ryan Nichols, Sean Black, Jordan Malish. And then these guys, nobody qualified past that. So nobody really qualified today. So. All right. Are you ready? The USRC Cup Series is live on Twitch right now. About to do 94 laps here at Talladega. About 250 miles, I believe. Something like that. I don't know math, but I know I'm going to see a good race. It'll be interesting to see the start between the 32 and the 33. And who gets it going right from the get-go and who does what. So. Excited to see it. Excited to see the runs, this draft package. You can do some pretty incredible things here. You can save it too pretty well. I mean, you can go down to the apron and save it pretty well with that 9-inch spoiler that they got. So, all right, as we try to get ourselves prepared. Take a look here at the 32. Keeping that pace speed about 65 miles per hour. See those RPMs? So you see the RPMs way down to, you know, 49, 4800. And when by the time they shift and they go into 4th gear, they kick it in, they're going to be probably running about 94, 9600 RPM, something like that. So I'll be interested to see what happens here in this 2.5 mile super speedway here in Alabama. When you say Alabama, I feel like I gotta say it fast. I gotta say Alabama. Shout out to Alabama. All right, Chase, you are in for a treat to watch an amazing race here. USRC's best in the Cup Series. Last night we had the Xfinity race. I don't recall who won, but I had a pretty fun race. I ended up getting collected and not finishing, but it was a hell of a race here at Talladega. Hopefully we have a good one here with these Cup Series drivers. Make sure that we're on live. Okay. We got our producer in the house, Tasha. She's checking our levels and making sure that we're handling commercial breaks and all the appropriate business. So shout out to Tasha. Here we go. You listen to the roar of those engines. Pace car is off, and we're racing here in Talladega. Wade Hustad. He's going to drag him, make him wait. Oh, that's right. The start, we got to wait for the green flag. No wonder. You should know the rules. Takes forever. And we're off to racing here in Talladega. Seemed like that took forever. We see Wee Wee jumping to the outside from the get-go. We're going to have to actually talk to the drivers about lane changing. iRacing doesn't do anything about that. So that actually was something Jordan was talking about earlier. Something we'll have to revisit moving forward. As we're going down the backstretch, as everyone's kind of fanning out here. Everyone's trying to drop to the back. Let's go to the blimp view. Let's look way back in the pack here. See, Riley started in the pits. We got James back here. So we got a bunch of the gear jammers just laying in the back there. Meanwhile, we have the 33 leading it, being pushed by the 32, Josh Powell. And here comes that number 42, Ryan Nichols, being pushed by Wee Wee. Wee Wee, of course, is Jonathan Shipman, that number 23 Marines Camaro.
Let these guys get
It's a beautiful view right there, courtesy of iRacing, as the 42 gets side by side with the 32, but the numbers are in the inside. And then there goes JW down. Oh! Looks like Shipman's going to decide to drop back. Take a look at this lead pack here, and there goes Frank DiMaggio. He looks like he wants to go to the back, so we see a couple of different strategies right now.
backing way down up here.
Let's take a look at how the field is shaping up right now. Okay, we got Carl, the 51, the 12, 52. And there's our man. Let's follow around with Mikey. Hop in the cockpit with our man Mikey Moto. See Mikey right here. 191 miles an hour. He's really out of the draft, kind of taking it easy. Oh, that's right. We have a battle of the Jameses. That's a good point. Let's ride along with Mikey here for a second before we take a look at the Battle of the Jameses. One of the most competitive races within the race that we have here in the USRC Cup Series. All right, on the James update, we're going to go down here. The Jameses are way back here. The first James is going to be James Wilms. It's the number 12. Maybe we go long so we see the whole name. James Wilms. Right now, he's leading the James category. Running in second in 27th position, that's James Lindo. And right on his heels is James Jacobs. So you got two Jameses. Almost look like they're going to work together. Maybe not. Who knows what happens, but when you get those many Jameses together, they become almost too powerful. So we'll see if they can work together and get up towards the front. Speaking of being up at the front, we're talking about the number 42, Ryan Nichols. Ryan Nichols has had the season of Kyle Larson. Him and Kyle Larson have a very similar season going on when it comes to racing. These things just keep happening. But right now, he's sitting on that pole. And he's probably going to end up leading here, lap 5 of 94 here in Talladega. See Sean Black. Looks like he's in the Interstate Batteries Camaro today. Good to see Sean Black. He's running in 6th. Sean Black's been running so much better in 2019 than he did in 2018. Still having problems putting together the whole package, finishing it, but you know, he's definitely showing some progress, able to mix it up with some guys. Now he just needs to be able to get the finish that he deserves here. Pardon me. About to complete lap 6 of 20 for stage 1. Let's take a little look through the field. Oops. Ryan Nichols leading this whole thing. His teammate Zach Mecca, the number 1, pushing him. Hopefully they don't push too hard, because I could totally see this being the wreck that takes out everybody. Got Wee Wee, Jonathan Shipman right there on the outside. Wade, Josh Powell. I think we're gonna hold off on this. This is getting really racy right now. Oops, picking the wrong thing. Everyone is getting really racy. We need to take a look. Hopefully everybody kind of calms down, because this is one of those things where you kind of feel the storm brewing, right? You see the storm clouds a brewing. The wind's blowing hard, and you know, and it's just like stuff like that. But like we talked about earlier, Ryan Nichols is able to keep it together. He's gonna kind of push up into Mecca, which pushes up into the 3. He has an overlay of 242s over each other. I don't know if he knows that. His paint scheme is jacked up. Tasha, what's up with the paint scheme? There's a double 42 going on there. Wow, that was almost a disaster like we were talking about. You just saw the energy just really picking up, and not in a good way, but now it's kind of settled down. But that was getting pretty hairy, as we see James Williams, the number 1. James has made himself into the 9th position. Jordan Berry. Good to see Jordan making the race. And that number 26 Camaro. Oh, business starting to pick up again. This is, you know, when you just start looking at some of the racing, I just think, man, if a wreck happens, I think I know where it's going to happen at. And if I was a driver there, you know, I think I would know, and I think some of these other guys know, where you should probably stay away from. As, whoa. See what happens here. Everybody, here it goes. The energy again is just getting up there. As we see Ryan Nichols getting pushed by Mecca, then the 12. The 42 is going to see if he gets down, or if he's going to try to stay in the high line. The high line, you're eventually going to end up just going to the back. But then going to the inside, eventually the outside goes around you. So that's how Talladega goes. But this time around, we would have completed halfway here in the first stage. 20 laps here at Talladega. Stages are 20 and 40. And we finish off to that 94 laps. Look at the number 7. Sean Black up there in 7th. Having a really good day. He's looking solid. Not bouncing around. Not, you know, looking very put together. As I mentioned that, then he gets kind of hairy looking. Joe Petrick's probably thinking, oh my God, don't talk about him. You're going to make him crash into me. As we see that Burgess, who's it? That car, the blue one. Take a look at some of these paint schemes I might not know. Oh, that's Glenn. That's in. Glenn always has a different paint scheme going. Oh no, it's not Glenn. 4. Oh, it's Dame Newsom. All right, back at the front. Wee Wee being pushed by Wade. 42 on the outside. These guys are looking really good. But again, here comes that energy. Here comes that energy of just so much steam coming. What do you do with it? And Joe decides to go high. Joe's a smart man. As we're 3 wide here for a second. Brandon Goss there at number 51. Shout out to BG. Brandon Goss, as you know, just had his first baby. Had a baby girl, Raylene. Just about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So he's a new father. Now he needs to bring home a trophy to show her anything is possible. So you go get it, Brandon. Our man Joe Petrick. What up, Joe Petrick? classiest man in iRacing, bar none, in that Nordgar number 67 Chevy Camaro. J-Dubs, old J.W. Miller. And that number 33. Oh, as we see some energy, we're going to get off of this because we see some energy building here. I got so spooked I didn't know what to even click on to even observe it. Felt like I was playing PUBG, like I couldn't click fast enough to get to what I needed to see, but... Now Wade is being pushed by the number 94 of Jordan Malish. 3 wide. Wee Wee's in the sucker hole. Teammates on the high side, and here comes Josh Powell with him. And here comes James, who's going to team up with the 23, and the 67 will probably team him up with the 12. We're 3 wide here in Talladega, and there goes Sean Black. Got a little nipped. Oh, and then he's not going to correct it. Oh.
Tom, what's the favorite tonight?
20 and 40. 20 and 40. Let's go to the... As we see here, Sean Black, we're 3 wide. The 1 gets into the 23, who gets into the 7. He tries to keep it together, and then boom, Jonathan Thomas. Unfortunately, JT is going to... As you see here, the 1's going to come down, make contact with the 23, that make contact with the 7. Oh, and just... Yeah, Sean just wasn't able quite to keep that thing together. Let's see what it looked like inside the cockpit here. Oops, that's... On the inside here, just minding his own business. Oh, hi-oh! Oh, and he just got the wobbles right there. Oh, man. Well, that's a shame. We're talking about Sean Black doing so well. He had nothing to do with that. He was just the wrong place at the wrong time, but that's super speedway action. And this is going to be a super short shootout for stage 1, because it's going to get going with maybe 2 laps to go or something, maybe 3. 4 sets of tire, Bearsy. 4 sets. In Cup Series, they actually had 7, but in Cup Series, they do it differently. So if they ever have 7, or they have 8, or they have 9, what it is you have, let's say you have, in this case, today they had 7 sets of tires. They actually had 6 plus a practice set of tires that you could bring over, right? But theoretically, you could not use a set of practice tires, which some teams will do, or you save like a right side, and then you bring it over. So that's why we kind of go overcompensate by 1. Because the point isn't for them not to have tires, but the point is to be as realistic as possible. All right, let's take a rundown, see who we got here. Take a look in the back of the pack here. Riley Sherman. Riley at number 67. JT, who was involved in that wreck, unfortunately. Oh, looks like Brandon Goss. He has some damage as well. Jamal Poe. His teammate Armando Ortiz. Got Dog. John Nelson. If you ever hear us talking about Dog, that's who Dog is. John Nelson. And that McDonald's I'm Loving It Chevy Camaro. Our man Mikey V. Look at this. He doesn't even have a sponsor. Like, Mikey built this stuff himself from his garage with some spare parts he found at you know, the local pick and pull. And he's out here today in that number 025. Sitting back there 19th. He hasn't raced in quite some time, but looks like he got his iRacing re-up. Shout out to Mikey. James Lindo. Currently the 2nd place James right now. We saw some hilarious clips from him a couple weeks ago at Richmond. Some classic clips that we can go back later in the year and really have a good time laughing about. Thomas Harmon, the current Xfinity Series points leader. Obviously in that iconic Avril Lavigne number 38. Jonathan Shipman, number 23. That's a Marines paint job he's got there. Wee Wee, obviously a former Marine. That number 23. A little bit scratched up on the side. He uses it a little bit. He uses it all. Joe Petrick. Talked about the fastest man in iRacing. There he is again. Currently sitting there in 15th. Man, Ryan Nichols. Sitting back there, led some laps. Currently sitting back there in 13th. Dave Rowe is going down pit road, so he's going to kind of fall down a little bit. A little different paint scheme. He's in an Oakley sponsor today. Frank DiMaggio, number 24. Shout out to Frank. I think he won last night. Him and Burgess, like the closest finish in USRC history as it came to the line last night in the Xfinity Series at Talladega. I mean, missed it by that much for sure. We're talking like 1/1000th of a second type deal, like by inches for sure. James Jacobs. Right? Oh, he's the number 2 James right now, sitting there 9th. Shout out to all the Jacobs. Richard Schwint, Superman made it. Watch out, everybody. Watch out. Superman is here in the house. Good to see Rich. Longtime gear jammer and USRC competitor. Doesn't have a lot of time to break away, but he found a way to make his way down to Alabama today to see if he can get that number 55 Superman Ford Fusion up to the front. Dalton Williamson, number 2. Shout out to Dalton. Jordan Berry. Good to see Jordan. Had to give him a little reminder about the race today. Sometimes you gotta stay on top of these guys. You gotta stay on top of these drivers, you know? These guys are like rock stars. They live like rock stars. I gotta go and get them together. Get them doing what we need them to do, you know? It's a business. We need to get this going. So, that's how we get them. JW. Talk about JW. Currently sitting there in 5th. 1 lap led. Josh Powell. Currently in 4th. The summer 2018 champ, Josh Powell. That number 3 distracted driving Toyota Camry. And look who it is, Mr. Cheetos himself. I don't even have to say his name. Everybody knows him. Everybody loves him. Or you just think he's a crotchety old yeller, but he's all of those things and more. That's number 12 with James Williams. What up, kid? If anyone sees James Williams, please go into his chat right now and tell him, Papa Bear to Baby Bear, Papa Bear to Baby Bear. I repeat, go into his chat and Papa Bear to Baby Bear, Papa Bear to Baby Bear. Try to keep all my Cubs in a line. The number 94, Jordan Malish. One of our admins here and longtime competitor here in the USRC Cup Series. Also runs all the pit parties. If there's a pit party being ran, you're going to see the number 94, Jordan Malish. Wade, up in the front. I'm not even going to talk about you, Wade. I'm not talking about you. Because you're always up in the front. Nobody needs to know that. Shout out to Wade Hustad. He has no sponsor, I guess. He must have lost his sponsor. They're not seeing the same dominance from him this year, so he lost his sponsorship. Now he's going around there in a blank number 32. That's a shame. Maybe he'll get that sponsor back. And that was your tour around the USRC Cup Series. We have to get ready to call this caution after lap 20, because for some reason iRacing still doesn't give us the options to set up stages, which seems ridiculous, seems easy to do, but that's iRacing. Shout out to iRacing. You're giving us a hell of a product, but you're still hella lazy. All right, who's going to win the stage? Who's going to get this bonus points? You look at some of the point standings, man. That is the difference there. Those who get the stage points and those who don't. And in both series, between the Cup Series and Xfinity Series, it's pretty evident that the guys that finish well in the stages are the ones that end up with the most points. All right. Wade, he's going to control it from the inside. Pace car is off. He has discretion to go when he wants at this point. Let me make sure we're on live, and we are. 2 laps to go before the end of stage 1 here at Talladega, USRC Cup Series. Wade's going to make him wait, and that 12 is all over the 32, waiting for him to get going. Wow. It is green. Wade waited for the green flag to come. Oh, it's James Wilms! Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the end of the stage. Congratulations, Wade, and then the stage win.
I'm sorry, who won that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Whoever was in the lead at the time, isn't it Wade?
Negatory.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to do multiple. That's the end of the stage. Sorry, I didn't quite get a look. I was trying to look at the replay, though. But yes, congratulations, winner.
Did you guys not know the rules that exist here now?
All right, let's take a look and see what happened. Where's Wilmsy at? Go instant replay. Wow, look at this. Let's go to the blimp view. Take a look at what happens here. Holy cow. You see the number 12 right there. Spins him. Bam, collects Poe. Oh, wow. Let's see. See what happens back here. Yeah, that was some wheel spin that got Wilms and he ate it. See how many people? Frank. Oh, these guys did a good job of getting around it. Let's ride around inside the cockpit with James Wilms. Okay, here we go. We see James. We're right. Here goes James. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. Oh, my goodness. Then he downshifted, dude. Look, he downshifted accidentally, right? Listen, Chase. He downshifted. This guy downshifted or something. That's what it sounds like. Watch his RPMs. Oh, what did he do? I don't even know. RPMs are way over 9,000. Yeah, he dropped it, dude. He went down to 97 RPM, 9,700, dude. He dropped the gear down. He probably tried to catch it. Like, oh no. Oh boy. That is a shame. That is a shame. Let's take one more look at it. Let's go all the way back. We'll follow around number 12 with James Wilms, Mr. Cheetos. And there he goes. Oh. Bam. Takes out Powell. When caution comes out, I guess that'd be Jordan. Where's Jordan at? So yeah, looks like Jordan will be scored the winner. Right? Can't quite see when the caution comes out, but yeah, it's Jordan's gonna get the win there. All right. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody hop over to James's. Everyone hop over to James's stream. Go to Xmasia and tell him don't downshift. Tell him that. Oh, maybe we could go talk to him. This would be hilarious. Let's go talk to him. Hey, James. Oh no. Hold on a second. I need push to talk. James Wilms, I got you in the booth, buddy. You got a copy? Hey, James.
Yes.
Oh, you're out of the infield care center. First of all, is everything all right? Are you feeling okay? Are you hurt? You know?
We're all right.
All right, man. So we're sitting there looking at the replay, and we thought, man, that looks like he went down to 9,700 RPMs. How do you possibly do that if it's not downshifting? So tell us about that restart there.
What?
Tell us about the restart. It looked like you downshifted, is what it looked like to us, because all of a sudden you hit 9,700 RPMs out of nowhere. So we're wondering if did you downshift accidentally, or what happened on that restart?
Well, it looks like wheel spin, actually, because I didn't downshift. I'll have to go back and watch the replay, because now that you brought that up. But when I first, before watching the replay, I thought JW was behind me pushing me, because that's how it felt. It felt like I was getting wiggle in the back end just a little bit. I thought he was pushing on me, when we went green. And then all of a sudden it just went loose.
Yeah.
But watching the replay, he wasn't on me, and the only thing I could think of was wheel spin, and I can't tell in car. I mean, you can't even tell the wheels were spinning. I watched the tack; they didn't really fly open.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looked.
Ship though.
It looked like wheel spin, but as you started to correct and you went over to catch it, let it ran up the track. If you go back and look at your RPMs, all of a sudden you went to 9,700 when before you were at like 7, and there was no way that you would ever get to 9,700 RPMs unless you downshifted.
Downshift. Yeah,
So.
I'll go look at it.
Yeah, but yeah, that kind of stuff happens. You were up there moving. How much damage you got? Is it repairable?
It's done, but I don't got nothing.
All right, man. Shame to see that, brother. Thanks for being here, and hopefully you have a good week.
You too, man.
All right, buddy. That's a shame. It's a low down dirty shame. It's a low down dirty downshift. That's what we're gonna call that. It's a low down dirty downshift. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break here to run to the restroom. These are some things that we need to attend to here. And we'll be right back.
My boyfriend is addicted to frozen food porn. Oh, he watches it at least 2 to 3 times a day. Maybe more. The other day, I found his hidden stash. This addiction has turned him into a 3-minute man. I tried to spice things up, but it didn't really work. He's doing it as much at work as he is at home. Now we are into amateur food videos. It's so hot. This addiction can happen to anyone. It's hard to resist.
All right. We're getting back to some racing here. The wheel spin is real. The wheel spin is real. It's a low down, dirty downshift. All right, we are on lap 23 of 94. Stage 2 ends at lap 40. Brandon Goss, number 51 in the lead, followed by Jordan Malish, Dalton Williamson, Wade Hustad, JW Miller, Mikey Villanueva, Good old Mikey V sitting there in 6th. Jonathan Shipman, Mr. Wee Wee in 7th. Armando Ortiz, Jamal Poe.
He's supposed to be up here in front of me.
Jamal.
Yeah.
All right. Brandon Goss, Jordan Malish. We're about to see what's going to happen. I like that paint scheme on the 51. See if our man BG can keep that thing in the front. But he's going to have his hands full with the number 94, Jordan Malish, on the outside. Lap 24:40. Let's get it, fellas.
How much power I got here?
10-4, same here either. I don't know.
BG is waiting. The 94 is trying to time it just right. Dalton Williamson's laying way back. Look at some of the gaps. Wow. Everyone's waiting for the green flag. And Jordan does get a hell of a run here. Let's see if he can... I don't think so. That inside lane is pretty hooked up. Wade's giving a hell of a push to BG. Almost uprooted him out of the bottom. That's old school racing right there. And we see, looks like Dame's going to pull off to head to the back. So he's going to fall back there and, geez, like 18th position. He went all the way to the back. The smart baller move right there, racing for points. Meanwhile, these guys up at the front, looking good. And BG, that number 51, is looking real good. And now they're in the middle lane. JW almost got to be able to inside of the 32. Either thought against it or didn't have the run. Look at the racing here. Ooh, so close. BG kind of raised up just a little bit. Oh! It looks like the 51 had to chase it up the track just a little bit. He's getting leaned on so hard, and we have Wee Wee pushing the 94. Right now we have two tandems going right here. The 51 and the 32, the 23 and the 94 trying to get it. Let's do it. We're doing some racing today, boy. This is when it gets dangerous, is when guys are trying to pinch and take the air off them or make them nervous. As they kind of give them some space here. Because these cars wobble around a lot, especially in the tri-oval too, man. If you start getting too close to people in tri-oval, you bobble, you make contact with someone, chain reaction, and take out a lot of good cars. But right now, this battle up front is looking so good between the 51 and the 94. Ford versus Chevy. You're leaving, Tasha? Oh. See you, Tasha. Be safe. So it looks like the 42 must have been caught up in that. And BG jumps to the outside right in front of JW. JW says no thank you. JW's not going to give it up. And looks like Dalton's going to try to go with JW. All of a sudden, the 51 is going to find himself in the back. And now we're going to find ourselves 4 wide here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 here at Talladega. These drivers making it look good as they squeeze past that 4 wide. Go ahead and remember that one. Lap 27, 4 wide coming out of 2, and they made it look good. As Thomas Harmon jumps to the outside. Intensity is picking up right now. Everyone's starting to feel a lot better about it. Well, looks like Glenn Wilson calls no joy. Let's take a look back at the front. Jonathan Shipman sitting there in the lead. Led 5 laps today as he just led lap 28. James Jacobs is not going to win the Battle of the James today. Not the way that thing's looking. Okay, so Dame, Armando, and Jamal Their entire team went all the way to the back, sitting there 19th through 21st. They're going to see if they can stay safe and then make a big push here. Maybe at this stage, maybe wait till the third stage. But it'll be interesting to see what these teammates have cooking for the other drivers here in USRC. JT, a little bit crumbled up. Looks like he's not too bad. Carl. As they come across the lap car. All right, 3 wide. Now they're helping BG. Oh, and he's gonna... Wee went all the way up high. It's gonna allow Wade to possibly get down in front of him. And Wee goes back down. Comes Jordan back on the outside. See if he can do something. '94 gets a good run right there, temporarily in the lead. But here comes the 32. Start with the push. Now Powell's gonna get the 94, and here comes Glenn Wilson up the gut. Takes it 3 wide, and he's gonna bully the 51 out of the position. And Dave Rowe, number 22, is gonna go with Glenn. As you see the 22 in red, the 5 in blue. Those colors are opposite, but these guys are working well together. Once again, we're still 3 wide. Dave is an amazing super speedway driver, so it doesn't surprise me to see him deciding to get himself up there towards the front, give himself an opportunity to get himself a win, as we see a huge push by the 5 to Malish. Gets him way clear. Malish is going to go ahead and take that lead. And here comes the 5. Captain Bonesteel himself on the outside. Captain Bonesteel trying to lead that lap, and I think he does. Glenn's going to lead that lap. No, he's not. Jordan got it back. He did not. The start-finish line is so far down. Yeah, tri-oval. Oh, as we see some fantastic views here. These cars all lined up. You can see them just kind of bounce around. All the cars bouncing, and you see that bottom line, how close they are. I mean, the 23 is just leaning on the 94. Giving a hell of a push, but we won't be able to do that forever. Can't keep your temperature over 300 for long before that motor's going to expire. But Wee knows that. I'm sure he's just trying to push it out as much as he can before he has to let up off him. Drivers are looking awful racy, trying to get to lap 40 for the end of stage 2. Glenn Wilson trying something. And Shipman, I think his temperatures got to a point where he had to get to the back here. He's going to go ahead and cool that down, let these guys battle it out. Glenn's going to get a great run, and wow, I didn't think he was clear, dude. I thought it was going to be a huge wreck, but Glenn knows what he's doing, and oh, maybe he doesn't know what he's doing. Glenn's gonna cause the big one, changing lanes like that. It's dangerous to do. I'm surprised he got away with it, the 94, then the 22. And there goes the 94. Glenn must be getting warm. Or maybe just deciding I need to back off. He probably had an oh shit moment to where he thought, man, I better cool out real quick. Jordan in the lead. Let's see. Here comes JW. on the outside, being pushed by the number 2 of Dalton Williamson. And that number 4, or number 2, who's that No Fear Chevrolet. Right now, the numbers are on the outside with the 33, the 2, Brandon Goss, and here comes Superman. Richard Schwint going 3 wide, trying to go all the way to the outside, getting pushed by the 23 of Jonathan Shipman. Holy cow, here we go. Superman, as BG trying to keep it down, he's in the sucker hole, and here comes lap traffic. This sounds like a nightmare. As Rich is gonna really let up. Wisely, everybody kind of checked up because they knew they're coming on a lap car, and you can do 4 wide here, but it's dangerous. It's dangerous, and they'll get past him. It's gonna hurt the 55's run. Now Josh Powell on that outside with JW pushing him. You see the intensity starting to pick up here for the end of the stage. A lot going on. I don't see the bad energy though. There's a lot of action, but it doesn't seem a lot of bad energy. But we'll keep our eye on that as Wee Wee tries to go down the middle, and I think they're coming up on another lap car, if not the same one. I don't know if Jacobs is somehow going backwards. Oh, that's the number 91 of James Lindo. Goes Jordan. Oh, Wade's gonna go try to take that. And Pow, oh! Wade kind of flinched on Pow. Pow had to go up even higher. And now let's see if JW can push Wade to the front. Now we're gonna go 4 wide here. 4 wide at Talladega. Sometimes you gotta do that. JW's gonna kind of back out of it. Wee Wee's gonna lean on Wade. Now let's see if the 51 can get to the 94, give him a good push. But it looks like the numbers, I guess, are in the inside still. Looks like Dave and Glenn want to go high. Let's see what Richard Schwint does. And he's just going to chill out. Right now, the energy's starting to build. Starting to build. Starting to get dangerous. Yeah, it does, my friend. Yes, it does. Happened to me last night. It's a tough thing, man. So we stress trying to everybody. Oh, wow. Like these kind of dangerous moves right there. Wow. Ballsy moves. Some of these guys right now are really trying to make sure they finish well on that stage and cutting it close. Let's see. Dalton Williamson on the outside, the number 2. Oh, here comes BG. And Wee Wee's going to jump out in front of BG. Shipman wants to go to the front. Let's see what the 51 and the 2 do. See if they help him out. Coming up on 2 laps to go before the end of the stage. 94 is all over the 32. Great pushing going on by Jordan. Yeah, that sucks. Wilms made a boo-boo. Really great driver, or super speedway especially, but boo-boos were made. Here comes the 5, the 22, 23. Oh, wow! There goes Jordan. Here comes the inside line. Uh-oh, there goes the 5. Oh, there goes the 38. There goes the 2. There goes the 33. There goes the 67. There goes the 6. We want the 5. Let's take a look at that in instant replay. Let's go to the blimp view. Oof. Alright, let's see here. Glenn's on the inside. Ooh. Glenn goes. Oh, he just ducks in, and then Thomas is there. Oh, and then Powell gets into Thomas. Let's see here. Everyone was kind of crunched up on the outside. Glenn went down and 38 made contact, almost killed Glenn. Let's see what happens here. There's so much momentum. Yeah, Glenn did a late block. Late block that... Let's see how the 38 fared on that. Like a late block, and Thomas barely got into him, and Thomas is going straight. But then, oh, then he gets clipped by Powell. Wow, then the 2 and the 55? No. Oof. Man, just wrong place, wrong time there. Let's look at it one more time. End of the stage. Congratulations to the stage winner. We take a look here. You just see everyone kind of bundled up. Glenn just got, oh, it's a little bit late to do that. Oh, man. That sucks for Thomas. Didn't really do nothing wrong. He just, and he's like, oh, I'm going to barely get out of this. But then, nope. Bam. There goes the 33, the 2, the 55, the 6, the 3. A lot of good cars all wadded up, as they say. But we're still racing here. USRC Cup Series live from Talladega. Oh no. Battle off of pit road. Jordan Malice looks like he's currently in the lead. We watch these guys pull off. A lot of damaged race cars now. As we're on to the last stage here. Yeah. Yeah, Carl. Well, the good side of things, Carl, you don't have to stay up till 2 in the morning. That sucks. You should man pit road extra hard now that you've been taken out, dude. Be like extra hard on guys. Be like, that was a foot over. EOL. Carl's just gonna come and start black flagging dudes. Yo, you're going to the back. Jordan Malice.
If you look to your left, you'll see Jordan Malice as a unsafe pit exit.
Oh, he's being shamed. Wow. He is being shamed. And Jordan goes from the lead all the way to the back. Led 11 laps today, but he ain't leading that lap. And Wee Wee makes it a clear display to everybody, let them know. But yeah, he's going to the back. Oh, it's too hilarious. Yeah, that was a wild one. It was a wild one. I don't know if you went and looked at the replay. It was a hard block. Yeah, it was a hard block, man. It wasn't Thomas's fault, and you know, Glenn probably didn't realize that. I mean, I don't know, you know. Yeah, it was a hard block, and bam, Glenn went hard, and the 38 was so good to come back up, but just the contact between you and the 3 that sent him down. I mean, we should have looked at it in your perspective too, because it's like you're watching like dominoes or like ping pong balls, just like boom, this guy into this, and then you're like, I'm totally safe, but this guy goes over here, knocks into this guy who hits this guy that hits you. Like, oh, the perfect storm, starring George Clooney. Your role will be played by George Clooney. JW. George Clooney in the J.W. Miller story. From the director of Gravity. The people that brought you National Lampoon Christmas Vacation. I Got Screwed, the J.W. Miller story. Well, you're not getting a win tonight, Ford. Should have thought about that before you wrecked your car out. We don't have another car for you. Yeah, Glenn. Oh, Glenn's taking the... Oh. So fast. And you almost got away with it, Glenn. I mean, if you look at the replay, dude, you were very close to... It's just like Thomas was going hard, and it was just a little bit... But that really... Go ahead, driver. what James was talking about. It's like he's got it worked out, whatever it was. He's an admin, so he could always take care of his own stuff. You've had all week to... JW's been increasingly salty the last couple of weeks. Man. JW, we're starting to see JW hulk up nowadays. JW. He's got JW, by the time you're James's age, you're gonna be yelling at people too, huh? JW's gonna be like, God damn it! You had all week to practice that shit. That sucks, JW, dude. I wasn't happy last night, bro. I wasn't happy last night, man. I wasn't happy at all. That's why I said in the thing, I was like, I just can't. I was so frustrated last night because I was like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And I get a race so infrequently, and I only race league stuff, and I was just like, these cars, so easy to do. Not these cars, but like Xfinity. It's like, man. But, you know, that stuff happens. Yeah, you can kind of watch that stuff happen. But hey, that's racing, just like in real life, dude. You know, that's the fun and challenging part about league stuff, right? JW is, you know, you get to run with the same people week in and week out. You know how people race, and you know, you have rivalries and all that. So that's what I enjoy about it. But I need to get me some good finishes in the Xfinity series because I've reached my drop limit. I think I'm back in 6th position. James Williams is ahead of me. I have to finish this segment in the top 5. Otherwise, it's like my sponsor is going to drop me. You know, I might end up racing like a Toyota with no sponsor or something. Nobody wants to see that. I'm struggling hard enough as it is. So I'm really trying to get that number 84 Mike and Ike Chevy Camaro in the top 5 and hopefully get a win this season. But it's going to be tough going. Next couple of tracks are going to be tough to deal with. All right, the last lap around, they were turning 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Yeah, looks like nope. Actually, Wee Wee last lap pulled a 2 minute 26 seconds. So Wee Wee that time around was about 9/10 of a second faster than Wade under caution. So he was really turning it on. He's still sitting there in second, but the fastest lap. Oh, the pace car is off. Either the pace car is off or he's drunk. Back to racing here. USRC Cup Series live from Talladega. We're green till the end. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Number 32 in the lead. Jonathan Shipman on the outside. Frank DiMaggio, Brandon Goss, and Joe Petrick. That's your top 5. And as once again, we're just waiting. This is a great view from the start-finish line. Green flag is out. Here come the drivers. What's up? Justin Morton in the house. We missed seeing the Justin Morton out there. He didn't want to show people up at Talladega. That's what I've heard. I think that's what it was. Jonathan Shipman getting pushed by Wade. Followed by Frank DiMaggio. Joe Petrick. And looks like that number 12. He's able to hang on with the draft there. James Williams. Although he is 1 lap down. He could possibly get it back the hard way. Or at least help out his teammate, the 67. Nope, we're not help Joe. Or just help himself. Oh, it sucks, dude. I hope you don't get the flu, man. I was sick not too long ago. It's terrible. Yeah, Justin, I'm sure you probably just tuned in. I don't know if you saw the wheel spin from James Williams sitting there in the 3rd position that took out many cars. It was hilarious. If you didn't see it, I'll have to go back and pull a clip for you. It was hilarious. And we see the 67 a little bit banged up. The 22 is going to try to push him to the front. Here comes Joe Petrick trying to lead this lap. Classiest man in iRacing. I think he's going to get this one. And he does. Joe Petrick's going to lead that lap. He drops down. Getting pushed by the 23, followed by the 32. And now we see the 11 of Matt Burgess. We haven't talked much about Matt, because he's been playing it cool and collected. Now we're to the last stage, and looks like he's trying to make his way up to the front. See if he can get himself a lead. Followed by the 94, who Jordan, able to rebound from that penalty. Was able to keep himself up. Looks like, what, the top 6 there. Joe's going to lead that lap too. 2 laps led for Joe. Take a look here at Dave Rowe, the number 22. See if the 11 can give him the push that he needs. Try to get past that 67. Gear jammer versus gear jammer. And then there goes Wee Wee. He's pushed enough, and then to the lead for Dave. Dave to the lead. And now they'll try to... Oh. Burgess had to get off. If you're noticing, they're all backing off there because their temperatures are getting up there. You can only push for so long before you get out of it. Here comes Jordan back to the front. 52, JT looks like his he wasn't too damaged. Able to rebound. Currently sitting up there in the top 5. This is a great showing here for JT in the number 52. Oh, look at this broken momentum. He's about to be in the sucker hole. And there he goes. Oh no, the 52. Dave! No! 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 Wow, just JW just got loose and just chased it up the track. Take a look here again. I'll have to go inside it. Take a look inside of his cockpit. Let's see if... Oh, he just... It's weird. He just got like tight or something. Oh no, and Mikey V was caught up in that too. Okay, let's go all the way back here. Let's take a look. JT, I'm sorry. Did I say JW? Yeah, JW did this too. We better label the proper driver here. JT pushing up on Malish. Not sure what happens here. Oh, nicked it. Bam, Dave. And I saw it from the time it happened. I was like, oh, Dave is SOL. There was nothing that was gonna. There was nothing that was gonna save Dave there. He just pushes up. Man, it's just weird. Boom. Oh, Mikey, gosh darn it. That sucks. All right. There is a lot of stuff going on, guys. Oh, that's possible. Yeah, that's possible too, Justin, right? He can't quite see with those high spoilers and all that stuff. He was pushing, couldn't quite anticipate the turn that put him into the wall. That's actually great analysis, and you should be in the booth right now. That's a great analysis. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said, you could talk to her blue in the face like I tried to do, you know, and these are all experienced guys. They're all experienced guys, but you know, just mistakes happen. Like James was just a weird thing, you know. It's like, ugh, you know. And then Glenn, that was, and then here, he just didn't see. I don't like to be that high up where Jordan was running right there. I don't like to push anybody when they're up that high either, because that's how that shit happens. Because yeah, you can't see the turn. I'm glad Justin said that. I try to stay off people because it's like, you'll always hear me come over comms like, hey dude, if you could stay off that wall, because I could push you there. I just know, you know, just like Kyle Larson in real life, it's like you're gonna make a mistake eventually. It's unsustainable, like that kind of stuff. Oh, they started in first? That'd be weird. All kinds of inside information we're getting. We need like articles. We need articles written. Like the USRC Times, so we can get like driver interviews and stuff. Alright guys, I'm gonna step away for a quick hot second. I'll be right back. You're following around with our man Brandon Goss right now. USRC Cup Series live from Talladega. Be right back. Seem like the longest cautions ever, yeah? Alright. I am back for my break. Part of the union, so I get breaks, guys. That's just the way it is.
I'm likely down on power. I'm going to restart on the apron.
Well, it's been a wild one so far, yeah? It's been We had such a great run initially, man. I don't know how many laps we went. It was looking good right at the end of the first stage. We caught a lot of damage. A lot of things happened, which, you know, you will happen at the end of the stage. Then what? We got to close to the end of stage 2, same thing. And then we had that happen, which took a lot of cars, but looks like we have a lot of cars still in the lead lap, though. Hopefully, not too many damaged ones. Hopefully they can put on a good show, but you know, coming to Superspeedway, that's what you expect. That kind of stuff's gonna happen. So we'll see what these guys do here in this last half of the race. We're about to go to lap 53 of 94. Oh yeah, look at this.
Frozen food.
Hey, you guys have to watch my starting screen again. Nope, now you have to watch a commercial.
Oh.
See, where's Tasha running my shit here?
He watches it at least 2 to 3
Not
times
being
a day.
Commercial break. God damn it. Sorry, I don't have a producer this week. They're on strike. My crew's on strike, so we're over here like just a couple of us here. It's a little kid that I hired to push buttons. All right, we're back to racing here. Lap 53 94 USRC Cup Series live from Talladega. Number 32, Wade Hustad, and the 55 of Richard Schwint on the outside. Let's see what happens. Everyone's pretty much waiting till the green flag gets called. As we see Thomas Harmon way down low. I don't know where he's going. And it's forever before the green flag will come out. There goes Wade. There goes Rich. Pow did not really get it going. Looks like he's going to try to go to the back, possibly. Rich is sitting there third on that inside line in that Superman Ford Fusion or Camaro. What are they? Mustangs. Jesus. It's something. He's driving something out there. He's a little banged up, but looks like he's able to get up to speed as long as he's in the pack here. Currently sitting there in the 5th position. And up goes Jordan, being pushed by Jonathan Shipman, followed by the number 51 of Brandon Goss. Fusion. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I'm saying up here, Justin. I just talked to Phil Airtime. It doesn't matter what you say as long as you say something. And here goes a 94 to the lead. Weewee's giving him a hell of a push. Let's see if he's going to go down in front of Wade. And he saw the looks. Oh, he was waiting for Weewee to go. It's a smart move. Try to take the man with you. Keeps him from battling you on the outside. Whoa. They were getting really, really close. As we see the 51 out there all by himself. Let's see what's going back here. Riley Sherman. Riley's having a good day. Sitting there in 7th right there now. That number 97. He's being pushed by the number 25, Armando Ortiz. And Matt Burgess in that number 11. Then you see the Gear Jammers. A couple of them back here. Joe Petrick being pushed by James Wilms. And then it looks like the 18 is just trying to get around these guys, trying to get up to his teammate Armando, that number 25. But he does have the 4 with him, so the 4 and the 18 are trying to hook back up the 25. Let's see how they do that. It looks like a caution comes out. Let's see if we can find that. See if we can find that caution. We're searching for the caution. Don't see. Usually I see somebody drop really far down the standings. I wonder if it was... Couldn't have been the 22. See you, Ford. Have a good one, buddy. Not sure what caused that caution, but... What the hell happened, dude? Is anyone in the race that's watching this that can tell us what happened? At 57. I mean, I guess we'll just never know what happened. Because whatever caused the caution, they didn't fall off. You know, typically they fall down in the standings that I'll see on the right, and I'll be able to track it. So I gotta make sure nobody's flipping it on purpose or something, dude. So now I gotta go back and look at that, lap 57. Well, we missed that. We'll go back and look. Lap 57. Let's take a note. Why does it say we're under caution? Are we not live? See, so we're racing right here, but the thing says there's a caution. Is that not weird to anyone else? Okay, I could do that. See, my timing thing says there's a caution on here, dude, and there's not? What is going on? Is that just a glitch in this shit? Huh. Interesting. Let's see here. Maybe it'll fix itself. Yeah, I think the thing is wrong, Mikey, because there's not a caution. I'm on live time, and it's just, it said there's caution. Did I accidentally click something? Is it possible for me to click something to flag it? I mean, I see theoretically I could. Huh. Maybe I manually did that. I don't want to touch it now. But if I reload it, I don't think the laps will be right, JW. But what I'm thinking is I might have... Have you ever tried clicking the yellow flag over here? That doesn't call a caution, does it? It just shows... It makes it say caution on the thing, right? Like this. This, right? If I click this, it should only change that, right? It won't actually in-game make a caution. That's why I don't want to try it. Anyways, don't mind what you're seeing there. Who are you going to believe, me or your lying eyes? But we're still green here. Jonathan Shipman in the lead. Now Wade's trying to take it. And Jordan Malish having a hell of a day. He's been up in the top 5 all day. Click on the green flag. Oh yeah! See? User error. Thanks, JW. Okay. And here comes Rich. Trying to make something happen, him and Joe Petrick. Let's give them the good old Fox Cam. This might be a good time for us to try to crank it up. Maybe we could try to crank it up a little bit. right, and moves are being made as we see Wee Wee trying to get to that lead. And he does. Temporarily, but let's see what the number 94 has to say about that. Here comes Jordan Malish on the inside, being pushed by the number 55, Richard Schwint, followed by number 67, the classiest man in iRacing, Joe Petrick, and they're starting to come up on lap traffic. We had an incident last night in the Xfinity race to where we had one of our oblivious drivers that was a lap car and wasn't paying attention to a full-on pack coming, competing for position. And it's like, we can't have our drivers being that negligent out there. So we're hoping people do better, because it's ridiculous to see something like that out there on a broadcast. So, oh, here comes Jordan. Here comes James. Here comes Rich. Here comes the posse. All right, as we're starting to head into these last furlongs. That's a horse racing analogy, gentlemen. We're about to complete lap 65 of 94 here. Only about 29 laps to go here in the USRC Cup Series, Talladega. 250 miles. Rich trying to go up high. BG's going with him. Skims the wall, no big deal. Didn't quite get the mustard that they wanted. They were looking for some Dijon, and that was only French's. Let's see what happens here. And there's no 3 wide coming up as the lap car is coming. So they're going to have to think against that, try to remount a comeback here. Take a look at your top 5. Jonathan Shipman, followed by Jordan Malish, Wade Husted, Joe Petrick, and Richard Schwint at number 55. Can't make a lot of starts, but he's looking really good right now. Might get himself a full-time ride. The performance like this today in Talladega. Everyone's kind of separated here a little bit. Looks like we have 15 cars in the lead lap. It looks like Riley Sherman's the last car in the lead lap. Oh, I'm sorry, Josh Powell is. Josh Powell. So 13 cars in the lead lap. All right, I think we're going to have a nice long run here. We're going to have to see some people try some pit stops. We see the 12 trying to go to the outside. Mr. James Williams trying to make something happen. He's 1 lap down. First car 1 lap down. He's trying to get it back the hard way. Let's see if Wade's going to give him a push. James just hoping to get that lap back. Possibly catch a caution. Put himself in the lead lap, be able to compete. Because right now his car's damaged, but he's able to compete. So he just needs to be able to get himself back on the lead lap. And try to race up here with these fellas. See moves being made back here by the 25. Armando Ortiz, and obviously wherever Armando is, his teammates aren't far behind. The number 18 and the number 4. And these are the 3 drivers you're going to have to look out for because they're very well organized. They have their own team, their own channel, and they definitely have their own plan. So these guys better have something planned for these guys, as I'm sure they're plotting as it comes down to the last 26 laps or so here in the USRC Cup Series. Oh, little 3 wide action, why not? Well, oh Lord. I can't believe they got away with that. BG was running up. They made it. That was getting intense. That about made me soil myself. I can only imagine what those drivers were seeing as the 51. Oops. Turn off my shit. Accidentally turned on my wheel. Touching buttons, I'm so excited here. Oh shit. Now my whole thing paused. Oh no. Okay. That was trippy. The lawnmower man started to get at us. All right. Oh, and Wee Wee sliding up in front of the 51. That gives him a bump. The 51. Oh, Lord. There goes. Malish didn't quite get hurt. 51's getting pushed there by the 32. Wee Wee jumps in front of Goss. Goss trying to go around, kind of nudges him. Oh, man. Oh, 94 got killed. Man, poor Jordan. Oh, and then James got caught up too. Wow. Let's go inside of BG's cockpit here. Let's take a look, see what is happening. Oh, man, poor Jordan. That's the worst part. Jordan, like, had nothing to do with any of this, and then... Oh, then he just nicked Jordan. Damn. That's painful. Those things will happen. I think James Williams might get his lap back. Alright, who's going to have the wheel spin here on our restart? We're going to have about 3 laps, at least, maybe 4 laps of caution. That's 8 minutes. So if you need to go up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, anything like that, you have at least 5 minutes to do so. Looks like Wee Wee must have gotten a penalty, unless nobody else pit. Let's see here. No, Wee Wee must have got a penalty. My app is still showing him in the lead, but...
Oversight committee that's going to be formed to look at that last incident, and probably going to take about 2 years.
My app is still showing Shipman in the lead. I don't know. Seems like I got all kinds of bugs. Sorry, I couldn't quite hear that, Wade.
I got passed in the yellow guy behind me as well.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'd have to go look at it. I mean, I can clear it. I'll go back and look at it. I'll clear it now, but, you know, for some reason, if you're wrong, not saying you are, I'll have to penalize you for it. But yeah, I'll definitely clear it, but I will have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Lap is this? 72? 72. We got to take a look at Wade. Passing under yellow. I say that because I'm sure, I mean, Wade's right, but we just don't have that. Like, for some reason, if somebody was wrong and they did something wrong, they'll get scored last. That's kind of why I let them know that, because, like, unlike real NASCAR, there's only one person that's trying to do all of this nonsense. But alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting down to it. Jonathan Shipman in the lead, followed by Big Daddy Richard Schwind. New Daddy, Brendan Goss. Skittles Daddy, Frank DiMaggio. Coors Daddy, Matt Burgess. Poppy, or Armando Ortiz. Daddy Dame, and Lowe's. Big Daddy Jamal on that Ally ride. Oh, it's Baby Cub. Everyone tell James, Papa Bear to Baby Bear, Papa Bear to Baby Bear. Sitting back there in ninth. Joe Pa, Joe Petrick. Oh, don't say Joe Pa. Joe Pa did bad things. Joe doesn't. Wade back there in 11th, and I was going to go ahead and stop. Well, this has been a wild one here in Talladega. There's going to be about a 20-lap run here at the end. Hopefully we can go green till the end, but who knows? Statistics say with about 7 to go, there will be a caution, but who will be involved? Who will have a clean car? Who will have a shot to win it at the end? I don't know, but I'd like to see that number 55 pull up in victory lane. I know a lot of the fans would too. There's a lot of fans with him today. Like they pulled out Schwinn out of retirement. Fans were excited. It really helped the turnout. If you look at the stands right now, they're pretty packed because everyone knew that Superman was coming back. Kind of like Superman 3, I guess. The Return of Superman. He was gone for a while. Now he's back. He was apparently Superman left for years just flying the galaxy, question mark? Like, they don't quite explain that. He just bones out and flies around for years? Okay. But you're powered by the yellow sun of our galaxy. So how are you leaving and going to other suns? You don't explain that. But that's not Richard's fault. All right. All right, everybody put your bets down on who you think's going to win this. If I was going to make a bold prediction on who's going to win this is my bold prediction, everybody. Call this bold. That's my pick to win it. Currently in Vegas, it's trending at 9-3 odds, so it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty up there at this point, so you know. I try to keep up with the spreads for this race in Vegas, because usually they have pretty good spreads on what these drivers are going to do today. All right, Jonathan Shipman, Richard Schwinn, Brandon Goss, Frank DiMaggio, Matt Burgess, Armando Ortiz, Dame Newsom, Jamal Poe, Joe Petrick, James Wilms, Wade Husted, Riley Sherman, Dalton Williamson, Josh Powell, James Lindo still out there, Dave 4 laps down still out there, JT 4 laps down, Thomas 9 laps. He might be off the track. Oh, he's out there. Averil's still getting it done. She ain't gonna retire. He might be able to get some spots. You never know. That's what I like in my driver, the no quit attitude. Your car's beaten, banged, your lap's down. Nope, I'm still going out. Maybe I'll get another position. You never know. Shout out to Thomas Harmon. Clothes are starting to come off. It's getting too hot in here in real life and in this sim race. Intensity picking up. We're about to go green here. Lap 75 of 94 here in the USRC Cup Series. And they're gone. Let's see what these guys can make happen here. 23 gets out a pretty good lead. You got the 55 being pushed by the 24. Comes Matt Burgess. Mr. Where'd he come from? Number 11, Miller Lite. It's a great looking paint scheme, one of the best in my opinion out there. And then we see 51 going out there, which is a pretty sharp paint scheme too. It's a very interesting blue. It's a nice paint scheme. We like everything about it. Now let's see if the 55 can pitch the 51, as he just really fell back there. That outside line is stalled out. Armando said nope. Okay, looks like they're getting it back wound up here. Because initially they just kind of dropped way back. Yeah, and I think that, yeah, the 12 definitely wants to shake the 51. And I think that's what he's going to try to get him to do. I think the 55's going to... 12's going to want the 55 to shake the 51. But we see Dame here, that number 4, getting up to the front. He's disconnected from his teammates. He's just going for it. It's go time for him. Work with your team all the way to the end. And, you know, at the end, you will if you can. But if you can't, you got to get that Lowe's for Pros Ally. What is he in? A Chevrolet in Victory Lane. You just might do that today. Here comes Dame on the outside to the start-finish line, being pushed by the 51. 51's going to try to go 3 wide on him. And tucks back in. Wow. That was a pretty drastic move being made there. I thought Rich might get into him, but he doesn't. James Wilms is currently sitting there in 7th. It's a pretty great rebound for James. After having that damage and going a couple laps down, he's able to get back out there, fix that thing, and shoot, gonna make a hell of a run at it. I don't know if he has a winning car, but he definitely has the potential to get himself a nice top 5 here in the Cup Series. Oh no, there goes 51. Wow, and these ballers kept it together. That was butt puckering. That was butt puckering. Now the 25 is going to try to use that momentum to go around the 55. All right, and here comes Joe Petrick. Now you got 3 gear jammers, the 55, the 67, and the 12, all hooked up together. All have been on the same team for more years than I've ever even known the fellas. Right now, they're trying to team up and see if they can get one of those gear jammers a win here in the USRC Cup Series. Come on, fellas, make it happen. Rich is just going for it. Rich is like, I don't race too much, so I'm just coming to get it. It's like, I don't put Superman on this hood for nothing. Because here comes Superman. And the 25, he's not going to have any help to go around the 67 and the 55, but sure as hell's going to try. He's trying to get to the 4 because if he can get around those guys, the 4 can jump out with him and help. And he's just not able to quite get it done. Now there's only 2 of the 3 teammates up there. Looks like we're missing... Looks like Jamal. No, Jamal's right there. Seemed like I'm missing somebody from the team. No, I guess they're all right there. No, there's 2 of them. Sorry, I don't know what's going on, but right now... Oh no, Rich is about to lose that spot. Wee Wee on the outside. James Wilms now sitting in that 2nd position. What a rebound on the day. Now he's going to try to get some help from Wee Wee. And Wee Wee doesn't think... Nope, he's not going to help. And he does. He decides to leave and help Wilms. The gear jammers are starting to line up together. 23 is going to try to get that man up to the front. Here we go. Captain Cheeto's on the outside. Dame Newsom on the inside, being pushed by the 51, and now he's to the lead. Now the 4 is pushing the 12, and the 18 pushing the 23. It's getting crazy here. 15 laps to go here in Talladega, USRC Cup Series live on Twitch. I'm getting excited as we're going by the lap car. Rich kind of going down, trying to keep it together. Wee Wee to the lead. Oh, now, oh, the block. Oh, that was a hell of a block. And that's kind of one of those things that started one of those big wrecks before, is the big blocks that guys are putting on people. And then guys get really frustrated. And that's how accidents happen. Right now the 25 leaning on the 23. When the 25 decides to hop out, he's going to have the 4 with him. But then the 12, 67, and the 23, which are all teammates, will be hooking up as well, too. So we're about to see a 2-on-3 battle. Actually, you actually have 4 gear jammers right there in the top. You have Wee Wee, James Wilms, Joe Petrick, and Richard Schwint. One lap's complete. James Wilms trying to get himself back to the lead. And there you go. 67 to 12. 51 up high. And then Joe's going to take it from... There's no love right now. Everyone's trying to get it. James is left out to dry. Petrick's going to go to the lead. Number 67, Norgard Chevrolet, all up in the lead, being pushed by the number 4 of Dame Newsom. On the outside, James Wilms being pushed by the 23. Someone's engine just blew, looks like. Maybe not. It looked like a puff of smoke. I could be wrong. Not quite sure what happened there. Oh, and here we go. It's getting dicey. James Wilms in the sucker hole. Wee Wee back to the lead. The 18 on the outside with his teammate. 51 pushing the 12. Gonna come up on 11 laps to go here. There goes the 67 to the outside. This is getting super racy. This will be super fun to be racing in this race right now with these guys. Now the 51 trying to stick his nose in there. We're going to go 4 wide. Nope, just 3 wide, like gentlemen. Coming down to it. This time by, we're going to have 10 laps to go here in Talladega. The battle of attrition, but everyone up there has the opportunity to win now. Nobody's too damaged not to have a chance. As the 12 looks like a drunk person out there getting in front of the 67. 3 wide, 51. Woo! Getting real close to Dame. Running them up high as you see that team forming on the outside. And it's go time for the 18, the 4. I always forget what number. Oh, the 28. 25. 25, the 4, the 18. 51 in the sucker hole, and here comes these guys. Armando Ortiz leading the charge in that 3rd lane. Running up real high. BG still in the sucker hole. And now, oh, they're going to decide to go to the inside. More puffs of smoke. Starting to get racy as we see James Wilms at the front battling his teammate. Joe has no help on the outside. Now he has help. The 55's going with the 67. The 23 pushing the 12. Man, if you didn't make the race or you got crashed out, you're super upset because it's some fun racing, some good action here as we come down to the last 10 laps. Captain Cheetos himself. The Bear Cub. The number 12.
We're gonna get him, Josh.
Sitting in their lead there. Take a quick look from the blimp view here. Kind of see this action here. And now Shipman trying to pass. Same with Armando. And Petrick looks like he's going with the 23. But looks like he might want to go 4 wide. Let's see what he does with his momentum. Here comes the 51. Wow, this is some tight racing right here. This is why you try to just survive till the end at these super speedways. Be there at the end and anyone has a shot to win. As we see Wee Wee currently in the lead coming up on this lap cars here. Wee to the inside, 67 the high side. James giving a great push to John. And here comes the high side. 67, the 55, the 51. Oh, the 28. Uh-oh, the 25 is... Two of the teammates just went out. Caution just came out. Like... Oh! Oh, man. 25 made Yeah, he came up and hit BG, and BG gets collected too. Let's see that again. .25 just comes up into the 51, boom, hits him. He hits his teammate, the 4. That's a shame. Took out 2 of your teammates. Which one has the chance to win it now? That's a shame, man. Those guys were doing so good. I was so interested to see what the 25, the 18, and the 4 were going to do because, man, they stuck to their plan all day long. They were where they needed to be. One little bobble, one slight mistake took out, you know, a couple of their cars and, you know, one other contender as well. So that's super speedway. All you can ask is that your driver get to that point. Like I said before, if, you know, at least you were there at the end and you were, you know, the wreck happened, you got taken out doing everything you could do to win the race. That's one thing. But if you get taken out stage 1, stage 2, that's a whole different situation. So it was a good try to see by the 25, 18, and the 4. Let's see how they can rebound. I don't know if the 4, how banged up. Oh, oh, Lord. Oh, Dame, no. Well, the good side of things is Dame can probably head down to Lowe's Pros and grab like a baseball bat or something, a sledgehammer, and start banging that thing out, but... Setting up for quite a little shootout here at the end. People are going to get really nervous. People are going to get really aggressive. Will we finish under caution, or will we get this thing green for the next, probably go green, what, 2 laps to go or so? Shipman, Wilms, Petrick, Burgess, and Schwint, your top 5. Six cautions, 2 stages, so we'll call it 4 cautions, even though the stages ended because of cautions. We're going to say that it didn't. 4 cautions on the day. Not bad. Yeah, that's right, Pope. James Wilms had a pretty bad incident early in the race. And he's able to recover. Possibly get himself a win. We don't know. We don't know what he's going to do. You never know with this guy. He's eating onions, spotting dimes. We don't know what's happening. Take a look through the field. Shipman, Wilms, Petrick, Matt Burgess, number 11 right behind Joe. Oh, it's a Ford. He's in a Ford Fusion. Gross. Schwint in a Fusion. Gross. Jamal, number 18. In a Chevy. I like it. Riley, number 97. Toyota Camry. Frank DiMaggio. Camaro. Oh, Dalton, you're beat up. That's a Toyota, but you can't even quite tell. Believe me, it's a Toyota. BG's out. Armando's out. Wade. Oh, Lord, Wade, what'd you do to your stuff? Dude, that's Camaro. Can't quite... No, you can see a Chevy on it. Toyota, not too bad, pal. He's still 2 laps down, though. Lindo. See what Lindo's doing. He's just sitting there. He's contemplating his life.
I'm signing up for a race anyway.
Lindo's just trying to figure out the meaning of life, sitting there, thinking like, what did I do? Where's the down retirement?
That's how people get hurt, laying around.
Who punted Ford? I don't know. There's all kinds of people that wish we wouldn't do that shit. Yeah, there was all kinds of people collected. Ford had some issues, and he was back out there, and I think he got collected again. So all kind of bad things. All kinds of bad things were happening. Alright, this is going to be an interesting one to see here. Shipman, Wilms, Petrick, Burgess, and Schwint. And then Jamal Poe, sitting back there in 6th, that number 18. Looks like so he didn't get involved in it.
Damn it, Wade, you got my window all dirty.
His other 2 teammates. And then you got Riley. Riley's car's looking clean, man. Riley might be able to make himself a little action. Oh, look at Frank, last night's winner. Missed it by that much. I forget. He came in. He beat who? Burgess, I think. Came in 2nd. Obviously, I'm talking about the USRC Xfinity Series. All right. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout, ladies and gentlemen, here at Talladega. 2 laps to get it done. We're going to see, gosh, I just hope it ends up under green and we don't end up just crashing everybody out. But right now it's checkers or wreckers. With the way that Wee Wee's been blocking all day, I think it's going to get wild because I know that 12 ain't going to let up. And we'll see who else back there. And I'm interested to see that 18, man. I know I said I was predicting the 25 would win it, but now it might be the 18. He's got a clean car, good strategy. He doesn't have any teammates, but I think he can be able to manipulate these other cars, maybe get himself a win here in the Cup Series. As they're going to do one more caution lap. You have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds if you need to take a quick break before this gets going. Caution laps here are anywhere from, 220 to close to 240, depending on where you're at in the track and all that good stuff. So we have a little bit of time. As here we go. All right. Who's going to finish the day strong? Who's going to capture the trophy here at Talladega? Can Wee Wee defend his position? Or can James possibly touch up Wee Wee enough to possibly get by him? And maybe get Wee Wee to, his Wee Wee really to lean on him, get right up on his bumper, and rub up on him. All right, good luck, gentlemen, as we come up to the last 2 laps here. USRC Cup Series live from Talladega. A beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Alabama, about to finish it out strong. Jonathan Shipman, James Wilms, Joe Petrick, Matt Burgess, Richard Schwint, Jamal Poe, Riley Sherman, Frank DiMaggio, Dalton Williamson, Joshua Wade Husted. And then, actually, Wade's 2 laps down, so is Powell. So we got 9 cars on the lead lap. Dalton Williamson sitting there 9th. So he can only improve from here. And let's see what the 12 decides to do. A lot of this is going to be dictated by who goes with who. Because Wee Wee has the position, but if Joe decides not to go with him, and the 55 doesn't go with him, it could put him in a hell of a way. But at that point, the 97 will probably just fill the gap. But here we go. 2 laps to go. USRC Cup Series live from Talladega. 5 miles to go. We're going to declare a winner here. Jonathan Shipman, James Wilms, trying to get it done here. All right, 2 laps to go here in Talladega. Oh, a little bit of wheel spin here. Wheel spin galore. Here comes Frank. Man, everyone was just trying to keep it together. He's out front here pretty good. Inside lanes hooked up. James all by himself. Here we go, down the backstretch. Everyone's on the low line. Is Rich going to come up? James has just a little bit of help. And Joe pushing him out to a good lead. Now, let's see what Joe decides to do as we're coming up with 1 lap to go here. Oh, there goes Joe Petrick. Oh, Lord, there's a lot of damaged cars. Looks like Wee Wee is going to end up winning it. Under caution here. Let's see what happens. Oh, Joe just tried to come high and he wasn't clear. He was trying to come up. 2 teammates. Oh, no. Let's take a look at that one more time here. See Joe, number 67 in that second position. He's going to try to get on the train a little bit late to get on that train because it left the station. There goes the 24. Wow, where did they finish? James, the number 2. Congratulations on the win, Wee Wee. Top 5, stick around for interviews, please. Top 5. Wild finish there. That was wild. Good win, John. Oh, that's a shame. Petrick still brings it home in 9th. Hey, checkers or wreckers, you got to do something. Rich came back in 8th. He's going to finish it backwards. Poor Rich. Not in anything that he did. Dalton back there in 7th. Burgess, 6th. Frank came in 5th. No laps led, but he just kind of stayed in the back there. Jamal is going to get himself a 4th place. Looks like James is getting... He'll get the 2nd position here. Or they're scoring Riley ahead of him. Let's see where they decide to score this. Wow. Wow. This in slow mode? They're just driving slow? Alright, I missed that. Wow, interesting. So Riley Sherman getting himself a 2nd place finish. That was a good finish. The best finish for Riley in quite some time. That Camry's pretty clean. Getting it done. He kind of laid back in the end. Yeah, I think we ended with like 9 on the lead lap or something like that. Oh, are these two having discussions? There's some sort of discussion going on here between these two guys. So Wee Wee's going to end up winning it. All right. See if we can get Wee Wee's burnouts in here. This guy's over here holding hands. Look at this dumb shit. Guys, I mean, we talk about this dumb shit all the time, man. Come on, guys. Fuck. like we've always told these guys. Oh, yeah. That just annoys me from our guys. Fellas, I just got to tell you that right now. It annoys me on my part from having our guys just fucking around, because I always tell everyone else they can't do it. And then we have our guys fucking touching each other up. Matter of fact, we're not even watching your burnout. Fuck you. That's annoying to me. All right, I'm not even doing driver interviews. That was a good race. Congratulations, Wee Wee, on the win. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our show here. Wild one here in Talladega. Jonathan Shipman gets himself a win. Hopefully you guys will join us next week, Saturday night, the Xfinity Series, or maybe it's Mother's Day. I don't quite know what the schedule is, but hopefully you guys join us again. Thank you for being here. We'll see you guys all later next weekend. Be safe.